By the way, Ash only apparently gets 2 casts of natural form per day,
Interesting.
but she has
Name your task.
6 different transformations that she can go between once per day, which
What?
is interesting. I can switch between all the forms once per day, but I can only go back to natural form twice per day.
Orders?
Something
Weird.
Meaning I could literally be stuck in one of the forms for a day.
Yeah.
I'm listening. Ready.
Up the stairs, I guess, though.
I'm on it.
Wait.
What? Do you need
Here.
me?
Armor.
Agreed.
Immediately.
What is it?
No, I was gonna cast Invis, but
I mean, that's a good idea too.
Something amiss?
What do you have in mind? With pleasure.
It's not evil? Okay, maybe it's evil, but it's not hostile.
Orders?
not yet. And now we're Invis. It doesn't know where we are.
I'm listening.
That's how that works, right?
At least it doesn't know where most of us are.
What do you mean most? We're all Invis.
Name your I'll take care of it.
Yeah, but if it has like
Ready.
scrying or something, it probably doesn't. But
This
if
is
it does, it doesn't know where Eon is.
this is a level.
Apparently. Oh, this is a prison.
New Severash Tower? Probably is what you discovered over on that right side. That is Saria.
Surreal.
And that way leads to Corellon Tower. Thank you, map. And that room is unmarked. Okay. Leyland. We sure we're in a prison? Doesn't feel very prison-y.
It's an elf prison.
And that place is unmarked.
Has a person in here though.
Really
Yeah.
interesting.
Polanis. Got a whole bunch of shit to loot.
Lamb, there was a left path that you missed, apparently.
Agreed.
Oh, it was caved in.
It's just an arch. Ah, staircase. To Labellus Tower. Monty, we intend on finishing it, as well as going through DLC. Both of them. Yeah, Lamb, there's 2 DLCs for this game. To get to one of the DLCs, we need to be in the DLC to get to the DLC.
Okay, weird.
Just don't question it. We also intend on doing Icewind Dale 2 at some point. I don't know if we're doing it immediately after this, but as well as Baldur's Gate and Neverwinter Nights, which is all part of the same overall story. Not necessarily individual story tied
It's
together,
the same
but
universe.
yeah. My schedule? Well, my schedule is... I was going to say actually part of the events, but I have yet to do that for this month. Tuesdays is when me and Lamb actually played this game, Monty. Other than that, it's Mondays at the moment is Modern Minecraft. Wednesdays is Overwatch or Warframe. Thursdays is currently Elix. Fridays is Modded Terraria with Lamb, Noah, and Tate. And then I'm off on the weekends.
Kinda.
Well, I don't stream on the weekends.
Yeah.
Used to. I do D&D and Lamb normally streams that though, so there's that.
Lamb. Well, yeah, me and Tate.
Something amiss?
What?
Yeah, well, Tate's not here.
Can I help?
Yeah.
Here.
Do you need
Orders.
name your task?
Well, Tate's here, just not here.
He's here in character, not here for realsies.
So you found Solanor Tower down below, and both of the rooms at the bottom are not named.
I'm listening. Agreed.
Interesting.
You know what?
Something
Ash?
amiss?
Talk to
I'll
him.
take care of it.
You doing the voice? Me with the voice? I don't care. It's been a while since we had to do a voice.
I've done too many undead voices. It's actually starting to hurt.
Fair enough. I have defended the hand of Saldarine.
He's a halfling. I couldn't tell from the fact that he's 3 feet taller than me.
Shut up. Hand of Saldarine. God damn it. Hand of Saldarine at all costs, and will continue to do so. Cursed with unlife, my duty remains clear. I stand guard against those who would defile what remains of the wait, what? Oh, okay. Of the Saldarine's hand. Disclaimer, we are not voice actors.
I never would have guessed.
This one time at... There you go, Bethy. So, what response?
Then you have no quarrel with us. Our intentions are not to cause more damage to the hand.
I will be the judge of that. Speak your intentions clearly. In a high-pitched voice.
Evil plagues the land. We seek the aid of Laurel to help us find the source.
Perhaps you... God damn it. Lost it there briefly.
Not so easy, is it?
No. Again, not a voice actor.
Yeah.
Was anyone expecting that voice, by the way? Anyone?
Fuck no!
I'm curious.
Meh.
I was kind of thinking along the lines of Skeletor, but I'm like, you know,
Sounds too obvious.
Perhaps you are not the miscreants I had thought you were. If what you say is true, it is my duty to aid you if it will further the ways of the God, why do you keep putting the word "the"? Stop it. Of the Saldarine. I am Lethias Sidoril, Blade Singer of the Saldarine.
Blade Singer.
Yeah, he sings blades, or uses a blade as a microphone. I don't...
So he's a bard.
Actually, Lethias, we have some bard items back in Kodahar that we can go get for you if you want. Might be easier to sing into instead of blades.
You speak of your duty to the hand. I'd like to know what that means.
Are you trying to get me to say more dialogue?
I mean, you could switch voices if you want.
Nah. I need to get used to be able to just, like...
Swapping.
Yeah, and be able to go into, like, a falsetto, because it's kind of what I'm trying to do with that, but not fully.
Yeah.
Some say blade singers are the elite of elven warriors, trained from an early age in the ways of weapons, magic, and diplomacy. Blade singers carry out the elven way in words and action. Oh, good news. When life prospered in the Saldarine's hand... by the way, if they ever leave out the word "the" in front of the Saldarine, I'm going to say the Saldarine at this point.
Yeah.
It was my duty to defend the cause of the Saldarine. When the time of our darkest hour approached, I swore to protect Laurel in the hand until I had no more blood to be spilt. Well, I think you've accomplished that. To do any less would disgrace my kind.
And what kind is that?
Blade singer. Obviously.
I
Or
guess.
something. I don't...
I thought he was a shadowed elf, but...
Who knows at this point? Hell, he's obviously a shadowed elf halfling. For many days, I fought alongside my brothers and sisters. Score after score of orcs and goblins fell as my blade sang through the air. Although I saw nothing but the color of my enemy's blood, we were losing ground. When we realized the fall of the hand was inevitable, we were forced to take desperate action. Sahanin. Tower was our most prized tower. Inside were the chambers where we crafted our finest weapons and artifacts. We could not let our magics fall into the hands of the Horde, or the surrounding lands would suffer for centuries after the hand fell. Voice totally didn't start cracking there a little bit.
I heard.
A desperate plan was created that would ensure this would never happen. All the artifacts within the whatever tower were set to release their magic so that the tower would destroy itself. I'm pretty sure I would actually be able to pronounce the word if I wasn't trying to do this voice at the same time. Before these energies were released, however, we planned to lead as many of the orcs and goblins as we could into Sahadin. The plan required one who was willing to lead the orcs and the goblins. Now I'm just throwing the word "the" in front of places. To lead the orcs and goblins into the tower. One who would know the sacrifice had to be made. One willing to die. I decided that it would be me. I would make the sacrifice. My duty was clear.
It was me!
When the time came, the Horde pursued me as I climbed to the top. As my enemies stormed the room at the pinnacle of the tower. I feel like I lost the voice a little bit there. I fought with blade and faith for the last time. What the fuck did Mithy just type in chat? 77777R707F17?
That's an L.
Is it?
Yes.
Ah, it is. No. What's with all the
I don't
sevens?
know why the sevens.
It's not even a Warframe button. It's 1 to 5.
What?
1 to 4 is Warframe abilities, 5 is the operator form in Tennis School.
Okay.
Still head back, we're going. Ah!
I'll explain that.
When the time... Wait. Did I read all this?
Most of it. You got to with the wall.
Ah. With the wall at my back and the room filled with orcs and goblins, I heard the first explosions from the base of the tower. It smiled.
Meh.
I should have thrown it in there.
The voice that you're giving me just makes me think of Monty Python. I don't know why.
You know, I need to rewatch Monty Python, because it's been a long time since I've seen it. Who knows, maybe the voice is kind of being slightly unintentionally inspired by that. I don't know. Where does this voice come from? My mouth. That's about it. There's no, like, direct connection with anything, but who knows. I died, and I knew I had died, but I awoke. Okay. That was when I saw myself, not as an elven blade singer, but as a twisted undead monster. Something brought my body back into this form, but had left my mind intact. Thank fucking God, we're almost out of fucking response. Jesus. Monologuing so much. So here I am, standing before what was once known as Sahanin Tower. A monster perhaps, but one thing still remains the same. My duty to myself and the hand of the Seldarine.
And hear what you know about how to find Laurel.
No, fucking direct response to the monologue, anyone? No?
Nah.
Unfortunately, I have not seen Laro in some time. I know that during the fall of the hand, he and his wizards locked themselves atop Lebel's tower. They sought a way to save our people through magic, but from looking around, something must have gone terribly wrong. Seek a way into Lebel's tower, perhaps you will find an answer there.
I would hear of yourself in your no.
Your journal has been updated. We bet what was left of the blade singer Lethias. I'm sorry, 1? We're doing 1?
No, 1 is the one we just got through. 2.
Cool.
Yeah, like, it's one of those things where it starts out like, okay, I could see this getting to be a pain in the ass if I'm doing it for, like, a long period of time, and then it's 30 seconds later, oh god, my voice is cracking everywhere.
I don't think I did too bad, though, being able to switch between those.
I'm
No,
Ready.
listening.
Done.
that was
Can I
fine.
have here?
I'm gonna quick save just so we don't have to go through the dialogue ever again.
That's fair.
Lethias, I hope we never have to talk to you again, because especially if we continue next week, which we should probably be ending here soonish.
Okay, I'm just looting.
My, sister gets out an hour early because Wednesdays.
Woo! Hello.
Not gonna lie, I'm half expecting Saria to be just like, bitch! Taking my shit, die!
I don't care, I just got Kona cold.
Did you, check for traps, by the way?
I did.
What
I didn't
was
see
a
any.
pleasure.
Agreed.
Do you need me?
Whole bunch of fucking lootable stuff in here, though.
2 potions in this one.
So be it.
2 potions in the top one. 2 potions in the bottom one.
No.
Name your task.
What
Fucking-
do you have
I'm
in
listening.
Yeah, just grab them and
Ready.
start throwing them at
I'm on
fucking...
Something amiss?
burn 'em.
Immediately.
mind? I'm listening. I'll do it.
Can I? I'll
Here.
take care of
Agreed.
it.
That character is too far away. What exactly do we get? Potion of mind focusing. Potion of absorption. Potion of insight. Potion of installation. Insolation, not installation. Potion of clarity and a potion of healing.
I just threw a whole bunch of stuff on her and that can get thrown into the bag of holding for selling.
How much can this bag of holding hold?
Yes.
It's still not full.
What?
How much gold can a bag of holding hold?
And Monty, did you not like my voice? Or something? And we need to find a way into Libellus Tower.
Which is the one directly to our left.
Orders. Agreed.
Why don't we just walk up the stairs?
Name your. I'll take care of it.
With pleasure.
I'm listening. I'm on it.
I'm not. What's prohibiting us from just walking up the stairs?
It worked! It worked! I blew it up, I did! Crazy fucking laughter. I said not they will. Spell now I complete. English I'm off to learn.
Well, this explains about needing to find a way into Libellus Tower.
Yeah.
Ready. Here.
But wait. How did Lethias know about the tower being blown up when it just
Probably.
happened?
He probably heard it. That one's animated.
I see that.
There's a few of them that are animated.
I see that. That's cool.
Interesting.
And the only reason they can actually get away with that is because we will never be there.
I'm on it.
Oh, back down we go.
Yep.
Loved it.
I'm on it.
So, since we're in a safe place, do we just want to call it now?
You know, we probably should. I've been recording for 2 hours and we've been going for like almost 6.
Yeah. You already have enough of this shit to render and fucking edit.
Actually, all of the Icewind Dale stuff is actually up. Except for, obviously, this session. But... this is end of session 4?
Could be. Unless we skipped a point somewhere. Let me check something real quick.
We are on chapter 3, by the way.
I now have a worthwhile 5th level spell. Oh, never mind. That's way depressing in this version.
My duty is clear.